I'm not a fan of democracy, and every day I'm kind of proven right to myself that democracy is not a way forward. And it seems like beyond this period that where we're going with respect to U.S. sociopolitical gridlock right now, there is going to be something that is going to be somehow centralized. That some kind of an authority is going to determine the direction, is going to be the arbiter of meanings of all these terms that we are saying. Bravery, who is there to define bravery, right? So how do you see we're moving forward here in the United States in the coming decade from the Prometheus kind of a perspective, and where are we right now with respect to everything that you said? Because obviously these are all the quote unquote good qualities that humanity should consider, but we seem to have the kind of the problem that artificial intelligence right now has, which is the alignment problem. There is no point of, there is no goal, there is no objective for the entire humanity as a civilization to move towards.
I agree with you entirely. See, the problem is the United States of America was never intended to be a democracy.
That's right.
If you go back and you read the writings of the founding fathers, whether it's James Madison or Benjamin Franklin or Alexander Hamilton, these men loathed democracy. They thought it was the most vile and incompetent form of government in history, okay? And what they were actually trying to do, they considered democracy a, quote, tyranny of the majority, unquote. And what they were actually trying to do was to protect the individual against the mob.
Which is the entire purpose of United States, basically.
That's the entire purpose of the United States, okay? The rights that are enshrined in the Constitution of the United States, in the Bill of Rights, and even more fundamentally, the rights that are the opening words of the true Constitution of the United States, namely the Declaration of Independence, right? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These rights are rights belonging to the individual that are sacrosanct and to be protected against the will of the majority. The system was supposed to be such that even a 95%, or 99% majority of people in society cannot strip you of certain basic rights that are, quote unquote, God-given, not in the sense that they have anything to do with the biblical revelation. And if anyone thinks that, they should read Thomas Paine. Read The Rights of Man or The Age of Reason. The writings of the neglected founding father of the U.S., whose only sin was that he said publicly what the rest of them thought privately, right? So the God-givenness of these rights has to do with this deist metaphysics where the human mind is a microcosm of the cosmic order. And so, for us to be able to flourish and to expand out into the cosmos and fulfill our human potential, we need to have a socio-political system that allows us to develop the reason within us that reflects the macrocosmic order, the microcosm in which the cosmic order is reflected in an embryonic form. I mean, that was the way of thinking of the founding fathers, which is very much more in line with kind of Promethean archetype than it is with anything in the revealed religions.